Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 19.
Run play action with Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Running with Achane here out of the gun. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Don't let him rest. Keep it going. Make it to him.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19.
Darts out of the shotgun. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Looking inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Take their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Borregales on to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Throwing off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Running back motions right. To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on third and inches. Let's stick with Achane. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here we go. 70 range. 70 range. Panthers, go.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing second and 23.
18 rather. 18 rather.
From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 1918.
Third down run from Achane. And he's going to be stopped well shy in that first down marker. Call it a yard. That one's fourth down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go! 19, check, hurt.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's a throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, here's Sampson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. 1 quarter away so far. The Browns on top early. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have it 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Running right with Sampson. This gets the 1st and more. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Pass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Darts back to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Reach in again. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Darts looking to throw. Flush out now to his left. He just throws this one away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Achane. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw. Here's Dart. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game in the first half. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 4.
14. Dolphins 10. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Headed out right. Over to the right side. He's caught by Ferguson. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd down. They'll go with Sampson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That goes as a 40-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that side draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
19 Tiger.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You that reach there, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pass. Watch him do it.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Dart setting in the throw here. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this.
Let's go now. Hey, 70 rings. 70 rings. Let's go.
Your start now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timber.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He'll get about 6 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Here we go. Set. Bronco leading. Like trap 60, trap 60.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Big Lion. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this. You just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Track 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Terrence Ferguson, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
21, Dolphins 10. Tyler Bass set to
Bass now to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35. Going on first down. It starts. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Ready up.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
19 tight. Set. Ready. Bronco 80.
Here goes Dart to the air. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Offense in the hurry up here. And you just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. Drop this down to Achane. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
70 range. 70 range. Get up.
On first down, here's Starks. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 4.
Dolphins 17.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. It's a design boot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him. And he is dropped. Sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
He fields this at the 18. But still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Liking 18. Let's go.
2nd down carry for Achane. They get there to take him down right around the 41. 5 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, quality game, and it moved the sticks.
So 1st down from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He's tackled at the 40.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Darts going to the air. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Third down now. Here's Darts. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
7-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. He's got it near the 10. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a third-quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gallis sacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Now Borregales on to send it away. Fielded at the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pick up of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Hand off here to Sampson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Hand off to Sampson. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Darts out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. reels in this punt at the 8. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
First down, and they're on the 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Brought in right side. Spins out on one side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after.
Setting up the screen. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cleveland.
Let's go.
They pitch it to him. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3. So 2nd and 7 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They kick the running back in motion. Takes the 2nd down snap. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd down from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
On 1st and 10, here starts. Buys time, rolling right. Dumps it off to Achane. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. coming. Here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Tag. 60 Eagles.
Achane, a first down carry. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Check. Ready. Bronco leading. Street. Hey. Ready.
Achane again on 2nd. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Browns 24.
Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. It's going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd down carry for Sampson. Runs around him, he's got space. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And they send them back in motion right. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They send a receiver in motion right. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Looking to throw. Buying some time right. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Browns losing by 7.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. Escapes out to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing now. It'll have the first down and even more. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Red, jet black, 95. Ready.
Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go.
Leaning back, motions right.
32.
Here he is to throw. Quick slant to Ferguson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready?
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Ready.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. They'll look underneath here for Etienne. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Got to figure out this third down here. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's this to Michael Mayer. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Set Viking. 18.
Here's Achane up the middle. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Darts out of the shotgun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Here's Dart now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
60, 18, Maverick, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd.
It's a 10-yard
As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Oh, big interception here. And the Browns surprise them with the interception. And now have a chance to win this game. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Now it's his turn in overtime. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd down, looking for options. Big gain downfield. And It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns parlay the interception into points. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we